Shalom, my family. It's your girl T, the nappy-headed jojoba. Just a couple days ago, you guys would have seen my morning skincare routine as of April 2019. Well, I'm back today with my nighttime skincare routine. I try to do one of these videos about once a year, and it's about that time, so let's jump into the nighttime routine. As I always preface, I do have more steps than a lot of people might care to do. That's fine if you don't want to do any of this. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you what I do. But I do these steps because I feel like they are effective for my skin and addressing my concerns, which are hyperpigmentation, acne, texture, and sun damage. I feel that with time, patience, and persistence, my skin has come a very long way in the past several years, so that's why I do all this, on top of the fact that I simply enjoy looking after my skin. So let's go ahead and jump into my nighttime routine. If I was wearing makeup, my first step would be to remove it with Bioderma, which remains my favorite makeup remover of all time and pretty much the only one that I use. But since I'm not wearing makeup today, I'm going to go ahead and do my first cleanse, which is always an oil or balm cleanser. And I'm using the Jordan Samuel Skin After Show Balm Cleanser. I have completely changed my mind on this product. This is my second jar because I actually bought two kind of value packs that he had offered during the holiday season, both of which came with this cleanser, which I hadn't tried before. The first jar I didn't really like so much. I didn't like the texture, but this second one is completely different. I don't know if the first one was from a bad batch or maybe even this one is from an incorrect batch, but I definitely love this one compared to the first one. It melts down really easily in my palms, which was not the case with the first one. And it wasn't a seasonal change. It wasn't just because it was cooler. This one actually looks different in the tub, and it performs a lot like my all-time favorite balm cleanser, which is the Clinique Take the Day Off. So I'm really happy that I actually had two jars to try, and I'm hoping that this second jar is more consistent with what they're normally like. Once I've massaged that balm cleanser in to break down my sunscreen and just get off that top layer of dirt and grime, I take one of these microfiber towels. I buy these in bulk because they're pretty inexpensive, and I just go ahead and run that under the hottest water that I can stand for my face, basically as hot as I can take it without thinking it's actually going to burn my face off. And I just press that warm wet towel into my skin with the balm still on there and use that to remove the balm and along with it, any products and dirt that are on my face. This also gives me a gentle manual exfoliation, and once I'm done, I just hang the towel up on my rack, clean side up so I know which side to use the next night, and then after that night, I'll be onto a fresh towel for the following day. For my second cleanse at night, I always use a cream or gel cleanser, and currently I am on Jordan Samuel Skin again. This is the Matinee Gel Cleanser. I really like this cleanser because it leaves my skin feeling clean but not squeaky or tight. So I just massage that into wet skin, and then I use my Foreo to cleanse my skin a little bit more thoroughly and really get up in there. I rinse and then I pat my face dry with a clean paper towel. Then if I feel like I want to, I will go in with a face mist. Again, this is really just depending on my mood and how my skin feels. In this case, I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge face spray because I just ran out of another favorite, which is the Jordan Samuel Skin Again facial mist, which you guys would have seen me run out of in my morning skincare video. After a light layer of moisture from a mist, I'll go in with my treatment for the night, and each night I will alternate either an AHA or a retinol. I'm bouncing back and forth between the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow at the moment, which is the AHA, and for my retinol right now, I'm using the Jordan Samuel Retinol Oil. But maybe twice a month or so, I will use something even stronger for my AHA, and I'll go in with my lotion P50, which I do still use. I just use it a lot less often because it is very strong. If this were an AHA night, or if I were using a retinol in a liquid or cream format, I would do that step right now. But since I'm using the retinol and it's in an oil, I'm going to actually hold off on that for a moment, and I'm going to move on to my lash and brow serums next, which I've talked about ad nauseum on this channel, so I'm not going to dwell on it. I'll just go ahead and link these serums in the description box with all of the other products for you guys because I do really love them and they do really work for me. After the lash and brow serums, I go in with eye cream, and that's about how much I use. You don't need a lot, and since this CeraVe eye cream is really rich and thick, I do find I kind of need to warm it up a bit, so I tend to have to spread it a bit like butter in my eye area, and then I'm able to pat it out. And now we are ready for that retinol oil, which I generally mix with a heavy either overnight mask or other just heavy moisturizer. One of my favorites is this one by Pyongkang Yul. You guys might remember me using a similar product by them, the Moisture Ampoule, in last year's nighttime skincare video. This is a similar product, but I actually prefer the Moisture Ampoule formula to this one. Both of them essentially feel like they may indeed be adhesives, but I do enjoy using them as the last step of my skincare routine at night to just seal in all of my treatments, especially when I mix them with a few drops of an oil, whether it's this retinol oil or just another really skin nourishing oil. With this and with pretty much any product, I always put the excess on the back of my hands because that is another place that will eventually start snitching on you as you start to age. With my face essentially done for the night, all I have to do is take care of my lips, and I go in with my fresh lip serum. This has a very lightweight, lotiony texture, and I find it's a bit like moisturizing and sealing my hair. You can't just put this on and then leave it. You do need to put something very balmy or oil-based on top to kind of seal it in. But I have found that after using this product for however many years I've been using it, I basically never have to exfoliate my lips. I can't tell you the last time I needed to. If I use this and I'm consistent with it every night and then going in with a really good balm on top, my lips stay soft and unchapped. One of my absolute favorites to go on top of that is of course the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which is a YouTube cult classic, and I have to say the hype is real. This is my first jar, so it's getting to the end. I've been working on it for quite some time though. It has lasted me a nice while. Some of you guys know how much I detest and basically just straight up refuse to dig my fingernails into any jar products that I'm going to be applying to my face. It is revolting, so I like that they actually provide you with a spatula to keep things nice and sanitary. And with that, I am ready for bed. That is it. That is my nighttime routine. I've definitely scaled back just a touch on the number of steps that I was doing maybe a year, 2 years ago, because I was in that realm of a 10, 12 step Korean skincare routine, which is totally fine. I'm not against that. But some days I just don't have the time or the energy, so it's been nice to focus on, as Jordan Samuel Skin likes to say, using less products but better ones. I do have a video coming up where I'm going to go through, not an empties because I don't hold on to my garbage because I ain't no damn hoarder, but where I will run through products that I have or will repurchase again and again because I love them. If you've been with me for a while, you've probably seen some of these products in my skincare videos over the several years that I've been doing them, but there are definitely some newer additions, and certainly you would have seen some of the empties in my nighttime skincare routine video today, as well as my morning one that I put up just a few days ago. So there have been some new loves that I've discovered in the past year that have replaced some old loves. So if you are interested, be on the lookout for that video. And in the meantime, if you missed my morning skincare routine video, I will link it right here for you. And beyond that, that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me while I washed my face. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm going to tell you that now.